Okay, I should be live. Hi, it's me, your mother goose Justine, and I am back with another Amberlynn Reed React. I would love to welcome my gaggle back to my flock. Today I'm going to be reacting to Amberlynn's latest video in which she quits keto, talks about her TikTok, and 2 weigh-ins that I'm sure go great. I'll have a timestamp so when this reaction begins pinned in the comments, and it'll also be in the description of today's video in case you want to skip me catching up with my audience in the beginning. That's fine. I tend to go on and on, so if you want to skip it, I won't be offended. Hey, everybody. Let's see. Who was first? Let's see. We go. Starts with a bang, obviously. We're starting with a bang today. That's very exciting. Yance, GG, welcome. Lola, Mom Amy, Catherine, Megan, Just a Human. Welcome, everybody. Welcome, Mish Love, and welcome to the members. We do have a new membership here in case you want to support, and the membership does earn you access to our Kicking Narcs Discord. Great place to chat, talk about Amber and other stuff. Over 1,800 members strong. So definitely check that out if you guys are interested. I'm rambling today. Hey, everybody. Now Samantha says I'm excited for this. Didn't see it in the rage stream. I hopped in and now I didn't really see this video. What I did see was rather rage inducing, so we'll see how that shakes out. Somebody said, let me see if I can find it. Basically saying, are we ready to hear more excuses why she didn't lose weight? Something like that. Guys, I cannot wait for these weigh-ins. No, they didn't. No, Tim, the Eagles did not play at all. Didn't play well at all Monday. Why can't I talk? The Eagles did not play well Monday night. They did not. Or it was either that or Washington played really well. Either way, we still have a great season, so. Okay, that's not good. Anyway, I just saw a headline. Anyway, let's move on. Let's just talk about Amber, shall we, everybody? Jamie raged hard at this one. I mean, I think there was a part about, I do know she quits keto. I mean, that was, look, I mean, we all knew that was going to happen. Keto is not easy to follow. I will give her that. It's difficult, and Lord knows I couldn't do it in the long term, despite my successes. You guys know what's up. My before and after. That's right. I had to remember what the name of my friggin'. I made this small because I figured maybe I should just leave this up for the reacts the whole time. What do you guys think? Is that annoying? I'm kidding. I'm not going to do that. I know. Liz said Washington really. Well, you know, they played good. You know, you never know. Either or we played bad. So. I know. Michael said Amber will quit another 100-day challenge. Somebody give this girl a cookie. No. She's made it 5 days, guys. This is a friggin'. This is tremendous. Absolutely tremendous. I mean, this is the longest she's lasted with anything in a while, so that I recall anyway. Anyway. Oh yeah, so the reason why I put this up, other than, you know, I like to brag, is also, you guys know I did this with keto, actually. I know I eat a high-carb diet now, but I'm doing that to maintain. That's how I did this. It took years, right? All right, guys, leave the Eagles alone. Leave the Eagles alone. Everybody stop picking on the Eagles in the friggin' chat. Everyone stop picking on the Eagles. They had one bad game. Okay, I get it. Well, like I said, either that or Washington had a great game. Either way, it was a fun game to watch. So you can't win them all, guys. I don't know why it's just odd because we were undefeated for whatever reason. You know, anyway. Veronica Gross said Amber doesn't need another cookie. She's had 34. Yeah, I think I'm gonna guess she ate that entire package of Chips Ahoy. Which, by the way, guys, if you're gonna eat a cookie, look at this before and after. It's not like I never cheated, right? It's not like I never cheated on the diet. But if I did, it'd be something better than a Chips Ahoy. Wait, why is Kelly Kelly said, LOL the hair, Justine. I don't know what you're trying to say. But if it looks weird, it's because I just washed it yesterday, so. Tim said the only thing that is going to help Amber is an intensive inpatient program. No, the only thing that's going to help Amber is herself. Even in an inpatient, you're only going to work, the program's only going to work as well as you're working it. And Amber, for whatever reason, subconsciously or whatever the frig, does not want to get better or lose weight or get healthier or none of it, because her health and weight problems make her very unique, and I think subconsciously she knows this. You know, what subconsciously actually means, I think Amber's a little confused about that. But obviously, consciously, all she wants is to lose weight, right? But subconsciously, that's what it's about. This is probably accurate. Red Left Hand said the only thing that would help her is jail. Exactly. But, you know, that's not going to happen. Unless lying is illegal, then she would end up in jail. Exactly, Blank. She has to want to get better. That's what's required. Because here's the thing. I'm bringing it up again. It's because it required, because I maintained this for so long, the weight in the after photo is the same. It's been around the same since 2015. I did gain some weight back. I lost it. You guys know about that. But anyway, it's been the same. And the way you do this is by getting rid of the excuses. It's because it's you and only you that can do this, right? Gotta get it. You don't have a doctor that can do it for you, a pill that can do it for you, none of it. So, oh, thank you. Danny said your transformation is incredible. Thank you. I think, and it's funny because the before picture is from, what do you call it? 2011, I think. And this was, so I'm more than 10 years older, is my point. But I don't think I look much older. I'm just saying. Or maybe I do. I don't know. You guys can let me know. Anyway, my hair absolutely went through a transformation. That was a real MVP of that before and after photo. Trust me. It didn't say my hair transformation. Look, I straightened it all the time. Look how crappy my hair looks in that before. I mean, look, the hair is the real transformation. Now it looks thicker, it looks healthier, it's curlier. That's the real transformation. Oh, thank you. You look younger. Thank you. I'm definitely not. Anyway, yes, I did this with keto. Believe it or not. It was... I don't eat that way anymore. But... Right, Tim said, where is all the support for weight loss that Winifred was supposed to be giving her? It's funny you say that. Let me pull it up, because I was reading our Discord, and that exact topic just came up this morning. Let me see if I can find it, and I'll read it for you guys. Give me a second. Hey, everyone. Hey, everybody. Oh, ultimate glow up. Thank you, Danny. Like I said, the hair is the real glow up. Anyway, let me see if I can find... There we go. Rat Boy on our Discord said this about 45 minutes ago. They said, can we note that Amber continued to tout Winifred as the woman who is more supportive of her than Becky, the person who took care of her in the, who did, took care of, bathroom. Anyway... and neglected her dying mom to serve Amber. I'd like to note the things our superhero, Winifred, has done for Amber. Let Amber's tooth rot into an abscess that required immediate surgery. Also didn't help her when she fell. Or doesn't help with Amber's medication. Allowed trigger foods in the house. What else? It's not done. Cooked her healthy meals separate from Amber's. She got cellulitis like 4 times since Winifred's been there. She let Amber be intoxicated on stream at least twice we know of. asks for food to be ordered along with Amber's, and apparently schedules appointments for Amber but won't make Amber follow through. Now, it's not Amber's partner's job to be her caregiver, but wanted to note that the continual Becky bashing is, BS. So I thought I had to read that because it's a good point. I mean, Amber doesn't seem to be doing any better at all than when she was with Becky or any one of her caregivers, really. Fala says she keeps coming back to 500 pounds. I lost hope that she can succeed. Well, the thing is that I didn't see these weigh-ins, but I'm assuming she's back around 500 pounds just by looking at her. I mean, her weight hasn't changed at all since since she's been with Winifred. Is she the same weight now as when they met? I don't think any one of them are Amber has to help herself. I mean, yes, it does help to have support from other people, but what's really needed is your own resolve to get your goals done. That's what works. Anyway. Right, yeah, that's weird, right? Garlic, breath, and farts said, my partners and I always cook together and eat the same food. I mean, isn't that typically what happens? I guess, I'm not sure. The more recent partners I've had, we eat differently. So I don't know how it usually goes, but I assume that when you're in a relationship, you're typically sharing the same meal. Oh, happy birthday, Sir Austin. That's so exciting. The Narc Alert is here. Hey, the Narc Alert. Blink said Amber only blames Becky because she thinks she's superior to her. Well, that's the thing. I mean, I think that's what the disorder is all about, right? You're always better than other people. Other people's friggin', what do you call it? Opinions aren't as important as hers, or aren't as smart as hers, or aren't as authoritative as hers. Like, Amber's got all the best ideas and she knows all, even more than doctors. Anyway. I'm reading what you guys are. I mean, right? Don't if you're in a relationship, you typically eat the same stuff, right? It's I don't know. I just find it odd that, I don't know. The only thing I can figure is maybe Amber isn't crazy about all of Winifred's cooking. Well, okay, Beanbag said, my partner is not vegan, but we still cook similar foods and eat together. The food bill would be wild otherwise. That's kind of what I'm getting at. If my family's having pasta for dinner, I'll also have a variation of pasta typically. For example, we still kind of eat the same stuff even though we eat completely differently. I don't know. Or we'll have cereal together. Or for an example, it's typical. If you're living together, I would figure you typically eat the same things. But I think, like I said, maybe Amber is not crazy about Winifred's cooking because Amber seems very particular. And if she doesn't like a food, that is the worst thing that could possibly happen, because then she'll starve and she'll have nothing to eat. And I don't know what she thinks. Right, Anna said same meal with different protein. Basically, exactly, that kind of thing. I feel everyone, sometimes, actually, I'll say probably half the time, my meals are completely different than theirs and totally separate, but there's usually some element to it that we are sharing because it just makes sense from a grocery standpoint and all of it. Alice said, I'm gluten-free due to celiac disease, and my husband and I eat the same. Except he uses regular bread for sandwiches. Right, that's exactly the point I'm trying to make. It's just odd. Okay, ooh, this is what I was getting at, Junix. Junix said Winifred's food probably has too much seasoning since Amber likes bland food and only uses garlic, salt, pepper, and onion powder. That's kind of what I was getting at. Like, Winifred's tastes are probably more evolved. Oh, Miss Behave made it. Welcome. Yeah, Tim, exactly. Losing weight would harm Amber's terminal uniqueness, so it'll never happen. It can't, this her weight. That's why people click on her on YouTube. The username said if Winifred is earning her own money, though, which I think we're assuming, if she's earning her own money, then maybe they buy separate groceries, more like roommates. Once again, that's what I'm getting at. Like, that's odd. Why would you? So you buy groceries separately when you're a partnership living together. It just seems odd, guy. It's not odd if one of you is vegan and one of you is not, or has a food allergy and one of you does not. Like, that makes sense. I mean, is Winifred gluten free or something and we don't know? Like, why the F are they eating? Why are they eating different meals and different groceries and all of it? Yep. Anas said, and Anna asked, Anna, I can't say your name. Anas, and Ananas. Ananas said, I'm vegetarian and we've always been together, and I've always been together with meat eaters. We make the same basics. Right, vegetable, salad, pasta, rice, bread, but change the protein. That's exactly, well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You basically typically eat the same stuff, right? Mm-hmm. So food aggression and control, exactly, Jamie. That's kind of what I'm getting at. Oh, it's like bananas, but without the B. Ananas. Thank you so much, ananas. Anna asks, no, ananas. That's what I'm gonna say, ananas. Thank you so much for helping me. Who said that? Megan. Thank you so much. I struggle with pronouncing things. I don't know why. Well, that's true. Key said, I don't think anything is weird about food as long as it works for you as a couple. I feel like if I were in a relationship, Amber's hopelessness would give me a little bit of pause because Amber has some serious issues that she seems to think that she can do absolutely nothing about and has a million excuses for, and I'm sure we're going to hear a million more of those excuses today. I don't know. I would have a hard time dealing with that in a relationship. Sophie, get out. God, it was so cozy. What happened? Go. Jeez. Anyway. How long have I been live? I feel like I need to get going because... Oh my god, 18 minutes. Yeah, I need to get going because this is kind of a long video. Let me get my chat up. Kelly said, Amber, issues? Nah. Oh, God. I was going to say poor Amber, but why? I don't know. She does it. She causes all these problems her dang self. I don't feel bad for... No, never mind. Yeah, Megan said so many excuses, it's ridiculous. She pulls them out of her butt. Well, I guess we're gonna... Let's see... Let's count how many excuses she makes today, shall we? I'm gonna keep track of how many I would buts that let's see how many excuses she makes. Let's count. Hi. Look at this, the date, the 6th. That is 10 days ago. What the? Why is she so behind? Why is this so difficult?
So hi. Welcome to my video, which would be day 4, November 6th of 100 Days of Weighing In.
Oh, look how thrilled Amber is to be doing her passion right now, which is vlogging. She is in her element right now, obviously.
So normally I would wait for this feeling to pass and then I would vlog.
Wait, the video isn't showing. Really? Did I not put it up? Are you serious? Oh my god. Wait, no. Sorry, guys. Oh no. Now I gotta start it dang over. Okay. Let's go. Hell yeah, Clara, you're finally. I know you guys, you can't see. You guys are behind me. So all I have in the chat is. Anyway. Right, a drinking game except with water. That's exactly what we're doing, Just a Human. So we are going to count how many excuses Amber makes in this video. Let's go. Let me start from the beginning. November 6th, 10 days ago. Great. Nice and up to date. Fabulous.
Hey guys, so welcome.
Hi.
To my video, which would be...
This is what I was getting at. Look how thrilled she appears to be doing her passion right now, which is vlogging. She obviously loves what she's doing.
Day 4, November 6th of 100 days of weighing in. So normally I would wait for this feeling to pass and then I would vlog. But I wanted to take my camera out during the actual experience of me feeling like utter and complete. I'm supposed to cuss the first minute of being on YouTube.
So this is why I titled this the way I did. Isn't this inspirational content, guys? So I guess she's just gonna sit and whine. I don't know.
Random fact. Anyways, so
hey, baby.
We have a little baby here who tries to make me feel better, and it works. He's a dip.
Oh, that's what the cat's doing. It's trying to make you feel better. It's not. It's the cat. Like, come on, Amber. Your cats are not your emotional support. Like, nobody's your emotional support. You have to be your emotional support. Wake up.
So
leave the cat alone.
You guys down. This.
Right. Remember this TikTok? Did we talk? Did I show this TikTok? I think so. Well, that package looks awful empty.
I ate this whole thing.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
The whole thing. It's enormous, guys. Oh, and those are the chewy ones too. Those are the good ones. Never mind. I take back what I said. Or I liked the chewy ones back when I, didn't give a crap what I ate and just ate crap like that and all the time. Anyway, I'm just surprised that she didn't go for a better cookie. Oh, I missed the super... Sophie, I'm not reading your super chat. I'll acknowledge it because I always acknowledge super chats, but I'm not going to read that. It's mean.
Last night. Over, I want to say like a 6-hour period, but still.
God, I would be so sick. What the...
The fact that I ate them all is not okay. 12 servings per container. It's like 1,700 calories for that whole thing. And it's most definitely not keto in any sort of way.
No, like, and it's also not only that, Amber, it's like she's so friggin' black and white. It's not only that it's not keto, it's also crap. It's sugar, processed carbs, it's a bunch of crap. It has no nutrients in it. Anyway.
I'm extremely mad at myself. I have so many thoughts right now. And they're just...
You only need one thought. This is her issue. You only need one thought. Don't buy junk food. That's the one, it's like, I have so many thoughts. I'm so confused. I have no idea what to do. Just don't buy Chips Ahoy, dang it.
All jumbled, and they stay jumbled. No matter how much I journal, no matter how much I go to therapy, talk to my psychologist.
Don't buy Chips Ahoy. Guys, it's nothing. Sophie said thoughts. Right, Ella, the brain cells are working overtime. God, I'm sorry. I know that this is kind of cruel. I understand. Amber's got issues.
How much medicine I take or don't take. It's like
you're the one hopeless case that could never be helped. I get it.
I'm afraid that I'm gonna be that one person who just...
I was joking. I was joking when I said that you're the one person, and then she followed, and then she said it.
Doesn't heal from this eating disorder. So
Amber, are you... So wait, so whoa. So you're the one and only person who can't recover from an eating disorder. There's been no other person on earth that's been unable to recover from an eating disorder. Really, you're the one and only unique one that just cannot recover from an eating disorder. You're the only one. You're the only one.
No, I was doing keto, and in the beginning, I did enjoy it. Go lay in your bedsy. Go lay in your bedsy. So I was enjoying keto in the beginning, like the first week, I will say. And then I started noticing.
That's why I think right off the bat that she was doing it wrong. And let me tell you why, because I've done keto, okay? It's kind of hard not to lose weight. Even though I say, oh, you can overeat and blah, 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 it's hard to, okay? In the beginning, when you first start doing it and you're obese, right? It's hard to overeat friggin' meat and cheese, okay? And vegetables. So I know she's doing it wrong because of that. And also, it wasn't difficult. Like, I don't know. I mean, type 1, if you've done keto and it was just so easy the first 5 days-ish that you didn't even notice you were doing it, I'm pretty sure that happens to nobody. I mean, I at least noticed it. I wouldn't say I enjoyed it, but that's another thing. Like, right, Thornback, like you eat a whole bag of pork rinds and you buy yourself all these ice creams. Like, obviously you're enjoying keto. Sorry. Thank you, Salad Blink, for the super chat. They said, I try to be kind, but there's no excuse for her behavior. Keto helped me go from, 426 to 148. Are you serious? And I have lupus, epilepsy, CPTSD. I don't want to be mean and snarky, but all she does is making excuses. Yeah, and I bet it wasn't easy for you either. All right, I'm getting 1s and 2s, but I forget what I asked about. But anyway, it's typically not an easy transition. So if it was easy for her and she was enjoying it, it's probably because she was doing it wrong.
And like I was just feeling super sick, not in the sense of like keto flu, because I know exactly what that is.
Because I've totally done it. I know exactly what keto flu is. Oh, I know. I've done it. I've totally done it. I know exactly what keto flu feels like. Please. Yeah, okay.
Family members like my aunt, my mom, you know, they did keto for years. So I know exactly like what keto flu is. This was all about my gallbladder, which, oh boy, I knew wasn't a good idea. I always knew that keto was not a good idea.
All right, this is what's up. Keto's not a good idea because can't you have your gallbladder taken out? We were talking about this in the Discord. Like, I mean, why doesn't she get her gallbladder out if it's causing all these problems and she can't do a doctor recommended diet because of her gallbladder? I mean, this is America. They'll give you friggin' a surgery for anything if you pay for it.
Of gallstones. When I was told to do keto, I was told to have very high fat. The lymphedema specialist said you need to do
very high fat,
very low carb, below 50 grams, and you need to have a lot of fat, like 200 grams a day. I was not having anywhere near that.
200 grams of fat a day? Why doesn't she just choose lower fat, like cheeses and proteins and stuff? Like, what the fuck, Amber? Is this excuse 1? I feel like this must have been excuse 5 already. I'm sorry, I lost count already. But, wait, did I thank Salad Blink twice. I forget if I thanked your name for the super chat. All right, you know what? I gotta keep going to see what she says about the gallbladder, but I don't understand why she can't just get it taken out.
When I was doing keto, I knew that would like tear me up pretty bad. I was having more fat than usual though.
Okay, but you don't have to for a low carb diet. You don't have to eat 200 grams of fat to I don't know, like eat lower fat things that are still low in carbs. And there's a million things like friggin' avocados, like all the lower fat, leaner cuts. Like, come on, Amber. It's not like you don't have money for this shit. Jeez, it doesn't have to be all black and white. It's not. Why is there no black and white or gray area between eating an entire carton of cookies and friggin' eating 200 grams of fat. There's no middle ground. Jesus, Sam.
Because I was eating like steak and pork rinds, and I eat like a lot of low fat things.
Yeah, right.
No, I wouldn't say low
Thank
fat.
you, no.
I don't eat a lot of pork rinds and steak type of deals.
Amber, that's all I've seen on this channel. What else have you eaten? You haven't... See, this is another reason why I'm not sure she's actually done keto or done it correctly. Is because, have we even gotten a keto, what I eat in a day? I think we've gotten one. So, Amber, if you eat keto all day once, you're not going to lose that much weight. By the way, didn't know if you knew that.
When I am not doing keto, it just felt like the main source of food I was getting was protein and fat, which is what keto is, and it was making
guys, I can't listen to... I'm sorry, I can't even friggin' listen to... Somebody said it in the chat, because I know she was eating Ella, thank you. She said she was eating friggin' pork rind. Wait, you were eating chips, nuts, chocolate covered nuts, ranch, and takeout before keto. What on earth? Like, those foods are full of fat. Hello? Oh my God.
Really bad, and I was feeling really sick. And this is gonna be TMI, so I'm just saying TMI as our...
Well, the kind of sick feeling is a part of the keto flu. I remember that. I had a keto flu every time I got back into ketosis, because I would fail, you know, and then get back on.
having like really bad, like greasy diarrhea, which is from my gallstones, and I haven't experienced that
Guys,
in a long.
How do you... Did your doctor say this? Or are you just assuming all this? Because these are all unpleasant things that you experience with a keto flu that I'm sorry, it's TMI, but guys, I've done it. Okay? Some of you, I guess, had an easy time during keto. I certainly did not. You know, there's a reason why I don't eat that way anymore. I'm just saying. Like, right, Veronica said, of course you felt sick. You were eating 6 pints of ice cream, but even worse than that, there were 6 pints of ice cream with like fake sugar in it, and you think that stuff doesn't cause gastrointestinal discomfort? Because it sure does, by the way.
It was on Friday, which I did not discuss. I ended up calling my doctor, and thankfully I was able to speak to them, because I needed like reassurance that it's going to be okay. I needed something. And
Amber, you have to be able to self-soothe. What, you gotta... Oh my God. Like Katie said, if I had an easy time during keto/low carb, I would still be doing it. Look, I'm just saying that, you know, these things that Amber's mentioning is not unheard of when you do keto. This does happen to some people that maybe they're not used to eating mostly fat, you know, and it's... Anyway, you go from a carb-heavy diet to barely any carbs, and, you know, your tummy revolts a little bit, right?
There wasn't any, unfortunately.
Hell yeah. Haley said fake sugar is actually worse than real sugar in that regard. I honestly, like, I avoid sugar myself, but I would rather put like a tablespoon of maple syrup to sweeten something like oatmeal than fake sugar, honestly.
They said that I shouldn't do keto. So this is what I am currently...
Amber, just eat lower fat than you were. Eat low carb, low fat. That's what Dr. Now's diet is.
As a human being,
I can't.
Experience.
She needs to go talk to a nutritionist if you don't know what a healthy food is. So because, like, the all or nothing mentality, that's what she really needs to talk to her therapist about. All or nothing and her self-destruction. Because this is a very easily solved problem, Amber. Just eat less fat. You can still eat low carb. Avoid the process. That doesn't mean... You can still avoid processed carby junk. God, I can't... Choose leaner cuts, like I was saying. Stop binging on pork rinds. Stop eating tubs of ice cream. You bought 5 of them. Jesus.
Okay? And I need people to take away the fact that I am Amberlynn Reed, because I know a lot of people just are biased based on that. Like, Aaron Carter died, who is a person that I truly liked, because when I was a little girl, when his first single came out, I actually...
She's talking about Aaron Carter right now? I don't get it. Right, Lauren said, or just eat less. God. Yeah, Ella said, or buy HelloFresh or something so you don't have to grocery shop. God, she's like eating these fatty cuts and using these greasy dressings and like all this, and she's wondering why she's like, you could switch to a lower fat salad dressing. Like, guys, my mind is like, I'm baffled by what she's saying. Kelly wants to know what this has to do with Aaron Carter. I don't know. If this goes on, I'm gonna skip it.
Was living with my parents. Sorry, my bral's sticking out. I was living with my parents.
No, Amber, you want us looking at it. That's like, Amber's always drawing attention there. All right, I'm gonna skip.
He was there for me.
Oh my God. Aaron Carter was there for you. Well, you know what? Look, you're 30-something. Hanson was there for me when I was a kid. Gotta grow up. Thank you for the super chat, Diana. She said, lately I get headaches listening to Amber. Well, I could mute her and just talk over her the whole time if we'd rather that.
Oh, his music just made me feel better as a young girl going through
it. It's just weird because I've never heard this before until just now when, it's relevant and he's in the news.
So situations like this, it's just hard to speak about, but you know what? I don't care anymore. I'm just going to be honest, and I'm going to be here, and I'm going to be present.
Okay.
And I'm going to share with you guys what I
All right, well, this is the one time... Oh, I know, Umbop. I love Hanson. And I still love them. Anyway, they were the last concert I went to in 2017. Anyway, yeah, Not Another Sock Puppet said she felt overshadowed by Aaron and posted a TikTok of her own, quote, relapse. And now I don't know, it's just funny. It's like she's making a statement about the death of Nick Carter. Kind of like, you know how celebrities come out and make, like, statements after another celebrity dies? I feel like that's, like, what Amber's doing right now. I don't know, guys. Personally, I didn't feel the need to acknowledge the death of Aaron Carter. I mean, I'm sorry he's passed. But I'm just saying, that's what it kind of sounded like to me.
Like is right to share. And in this moment, this is what I am currently going through.
Well, this is the one time that I believe Amber's been honest. I do believe she actually ate that whole package of cookies, for sure.
A lymphedema specialist telling me what diet to eat. I have my doctor telling me not to do that diet. And I have my psychologist from a binge eating disorder clinic telling me not to diet at all because I need to heal and I need to stop relapsing with this binge eating disorder. So I have 3 specialists. 1, 2, 3.
Guys, I'm sorry. I can't even listen to this. So, look at her. She's so excited. She's like, oh, this is the ultimate excuse. Look at her. Look how happy she is. Oh, I get it. The Narc said her Aaron Carter RIP post. She made an Aaron Carter RIP post. Was the day after the heart attack thing. That's why she got hate. I can't. No, oh, yeah, you guys, Aaron Carter is Nick Carter's brother from the Backstreet Boys. I wrote him a message on Twitter once, and then he blocked me. And it was a nice message. I don't know why he did that. Anyway.
We're all very freaking smart, intelligent, kind, patient. They truly care, and they all have their own, advice and what they think is right. And all of them say something different.
Oh, Amber, it's almost as if you have to take this into your own hands, hon. So, anyway, guys, I can't. It's almost as if you have to care about yourself a little bit here, Amber.
I don't know what to do.
Oh my God, eat less fat. It's so obvious. You could eat low carb and just lower the fat. Just choose less fat things. Lower fat versions of things. God.
Verdi, your butthole is in the camera. Love. Love. Love.
Yeah, I'm gonna come out and just say, guys, like Amber's way too like what do you call it? She the things she worries about, like when I did this, what do you call it? There it is. When I did this, honestly, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Look, I had success with this and I didn't gain it back, right? I reached that weight at in friggin' 2015, right? I hate to keep bringing this up, but I was not picky. I was not that, for the most of it, I was not that picky about what kind of salad dressing I used. If there was a couple grams of sugar in the salad dressing, I was cool with that, you know. But Amber is so all or friggin' nothing that, like, she's probably thinking, oh, I can't have the lower fat dressing because there's sugar. Like, she's so black or white, ignoring the middle ground, the gray area. And it's so, like, I'm about to rage quit. This is so frustrating.
It's not. You're such a baby. Holy crap. Why don't you go lay down? Just for a second. Just for 1 second. And then we can cuddle. So I'm just finding myself to be, like, I want to listen to health professionals. You guys tell me to do so. I know I need to do so, but who? Who?
Amber. Your lymphedema or your lipedema, whatever the specialist, your lympho whatever specialist, right? They want you eating low carb. So do that. Eat low carb. Eat less fat. You don't have to just eat less fat. Why is this, like, she's going on? It's been 8 minutes now, guys. I'm like, she's really like, just eat less fat. Either that or get your freaking gallbladder out. Like, just don't lay around, roll around, complain, and act like you have no options here. If all the fat you're eating is bothering you, then eat less of it. It is that simple. Guys,
Which one? Because I don't know. I am so confused. Obviously, clearly, Ozempic and keto did not work because of gallstones. And it's like, my gallbladder doesn't have the option of being taken out yet because it has to be infected. Any doctor I've talked to, I've seen a surgeon, even my doctor now, 9 times out of 10, your gallbladder has to be running on very low. It has to be.
I don't know if I believe that. I don't believe, guys, I'm sorry. I just flat don't believe this. I don't believe that at all. Your gallbladder has to be infected. I've watched, I've never had a gallbladder thing. I could be wrong, guys. But, like, God, I want to ask my mom. She's in the other room. Should I do it? Jody said I didn't think this would be the one to break Justine. Guys, no, really, I just flat don't believe this. It's a lie, right? There's no way. I don't believe that at all. I watched My 600-Pound Life. Dr. Now always says, oh, when we're doing while we're in there, we'll also take out your gallbladder. Right? Am I wrong? He always says that in My 600-Pound Life. And he does that because the rapid weight loss could cause a gallbladder attack down the line, so he takes it out. Okay, oh, thank you. Leah said I work in medical research for 30 years. She is lying. I just don't believe it. Don't believe it. Sorry. Well, I'll have my mom's answer by the next live.
Very ineffective.
I don't want to do it right now. She's busy. You know what my mom's doing? She's making bread. It's the second day in a row because the other loaf is gone already. I'm not saying I ate half of it myself. It may have been more of like a third or maybe less than a half, I would say. Right?
Role and like why they aren't prompted to do surgery, So it's just like a lot of different things. Why is everything working against me when I'm trying so hard to do everything that I'm fucking being?
No, you're not. Amber, if you were trying, you would have adjusted your diet slightly so that you wouldn't have gallbladder attacks. I don't want to friggin' hear this. Oh, homemade bread is amazing. Where is Jamie in here? We're using the, what do you call it? The pot she sent us, the Dutch oven. Oh, it's so good with a nice crust.
Why is everything working against me? Like, I can blame myself for the
Why is everything working? Because you eat like crap. You eat friggin' a bag of pork rinds and wonder why you get gallbladder attacks. That's why your body's working against you. Hello?
30 years of my life. And I will blame myself for the last 30 years of my life. But I can't blame myself now because I am doing everything.
No, you're not, Amber. Just eat less fat. No, you're doing everything to find an excuse. That's what you're doing. You're waiting for us all to agree that it's a great idea for you to just eat whatever you want. That, Amber, the only thing you're trying is to make the eat whatever you want diet work for you. And it doesn't work for anybody, so.
Doctors are telling me to do, that the professionals are telling me to do. And I just feel so lost. I feel so scared. I feel hopeless.
Amber.
I feel defeated.
Oh my God. Guys, I can't listen to this. I can't listen to this. Just eat less fat. Just eat less fat. Hello? Get your gallbladder out. But what you just said to me is a lie. I know it is, and I'll prove it somehow. I don't know. Because I don't believe it. They'll give you surgery for whatever you want in America if you're willing to pay for it. Pretty much. I mean, right? I mean, maybe not anything you want, but you guys know what I mean. So you're telling me that you go to a doctor with like an effed up gallbladder and you keep having attacks and you go with an active attack, that they're not going to take it out for you? Oh, thank you for keeping track of the excuses, Megan. This is 8. She's feeling bad.
I really, really, truly don't know what to do anymore.
Though it could be, thank you. As someone said, no one is doing elective surgery on a 500-pound girl. That's a good point. I mean, that would be a, what do you call it? That could be a, what's it called? A liability. Like, Amber would be a legal liability. That's a good point. I didn't think about it. Anyway.
And a lot of people can look at this and be like, it's so simple. Just count your calories. For someone with a binge eating disorder, it's...
No, Amber, I know counting calories doesn't work for you. You just need to eat better and stop buying 6 cartons of ice cream. I've always said that. No, in fact, no, I wasn't thinking you should just count calories because I've been reacting to you just counting calories for friggin' 10 years. And it doesn't work. So, and the reason why it doesn't work is because you can't decide on the calorie amount. You can't decide. You don't trust doctors and you don't trust yourself and you keep changing it.
Really,
and then you binge.
Not that easy. Binge eating disorder is a disorder, like a chemical disorder in your brain. Mm-hmm. Your brain is functioning.
Right, and you've also admitted that you barely... Sorry, guys, I didn't make this big. You also admit that you're barely taking your medicine. So you're trying as hard as you can, right? You don't even take your friggin' medicine, Amber.
Differently as a normal human. This isn't something that I just choose to be. I know a lot of people heal from this. I get that all the time. You know, if I can do it.
Oh, but not Amber. No. She's a special case. It doesn't work for her.
It type thing. Or if like, why can't you do it? I did it. Like, I hate when people say that. Like, everyone is different. Everyone goes through different things.
Right. And Amber's the one and only who can't do it, everybody. Do not bother trying to inspire her because it was very difficult for you too and you overcame. Nope. It doesn't work with Amber. You can only say to her, the only thing she wants to hear is, oh, I'm sorry, Amber, that sucks. I'm sorry. That's the only thing she wants to hear. I'm losing my voice. I'm not even 10 minutes in. It's a 30-minute video. I gotta calm down.
I turn to food. I can't just eat one. I can't just eat two. 2 is a serving. I'm sure
So
people
don't
are
buy
like, why
it.
did you have these in your house?
Right.
Well, I had them in my house because I bought them. Because during my rage,
Amber, I'm not during your rage.
To binge and overeat.
During your defiance, you mean? So you're not gonna make me feel bad for you because you just really wanted the cookies and you ate them anyway. Why? I'm busy. I'm reacting to Amber. She quit keto because she ate a whole package of Chips Ahoy.
A whole pack of Chips Ahoy.
A whole package, yeah, which is kind of crazy because, I mean, I was saying in my, like, if you're gonna cheat, like, why on Chips Ahoy? Wouldn't you get something nicer than that?
Wow.
Right. So
Good for her.
good for her. Is that what you said? Well, they're the chewy kind, so at least it's the one and only good one. I never liked.
Like the chewy kind.
You like every kind?
No, I said I don't like the chewy kind.
What's the matter? You don't like chewy cookies?
No.
All right, I'm hanging up on you. Bye. Anyway, let's oh god. Do I really have to friggin' finish this?
I buy things that I shouldn't. Like, if it was easy, if losing weight was easy or eating disorders were...
Do you think it's easy for people who have actually gotten it done? I'm going to keep bringing this up, guys, because I'm sorry. Whoops. Do you guys really think that this was easy for me to do? That this was easy? Amber, do you really think that, like, this came easily to me? Like, it was so easy to friggin' just eat chicken and vegetables instead of friggin' Chips Ahoy? You really think this came naturally to me? Unfriggin' believable. I can't. I'm like not
something
happy.
That is just like a light switch, then no one would be fat.
Nope, there was no light switch moment for me either. Oh, okay. MG said, Justine, please read me. She isn't lying. It has to be in an acute abdomen. I believe it, but isn't that what she's having right now? No, really, like how bad? So it has to get infected? I don't know. I still don't understand why she doesn't just eat less fat. So you think, so there's less fat in that whole package of cookies?
No one would have eating disorders. No one would see therapists. No one would have psychologists. There wouldn't be freaking eating disorder clinics. Like, it wouldn't be a thing. And it's just, I have so much to unpack in therapy. Oh my God, I have 30 fucking 1 years of just hell to unpack in therapy. And you guys, we have only...
You know, Amber, I don't mean to... I'm not saying don't trust the process, but and I'm not saying it's not important to unpack 30 years of trauma and whatnot. But can't you also work with your therapist about why you're unable? Like, you were given a plan by doctors. Your therapist should be helping you follow the plan. Am I wrong? They should be helping her follow the plan despite all these issues she has. And I feel like this would be the one time I would agree with Amber that she needs a new therapist. This is my opinion. I'm not any kind of specialist at all. I have no credentials. Except my before and after picture I keep throwing up. But, am I wrong? Okay, thank you so much. Kim clarified. They said, unless you are under 300 pounds, gallbladder removal is done at emergency only because risk of after surgery care and stitches risk are greater. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you so much. Anyway.
Reach the fucking tip, the surface. So it's like, I'm not going to heal anytime soon. I don't know what I want for myself, let alone what you guys want for me.
First of all, friggin' forget about us. Who cares? This is about you and your life. Stop basing decisions based on us. I'm gonna break the news to you. We're not gonna be happy no matter what you do. So you have to do what works for you. You gotta forget about us for a second.
Talk actually last night. If you guys want to go look at that, my TikTok is Rarity Cat with 2 Y's, so it's RARITYYCAT. I was kind of just like depicting what I go through right before I binge. It's kind of emotional, but I just wanted to make people feel less alone because I know there's people out there who also struggle. And last night I felt really alone. I felt so alone. And I was like, I don't want no one else to feel that way. Because I know how hard this is and how scary and how overwhelming. So regarding keto.
Yeah, Tim blaming our audience for our failures. I did it. I did it to prove to you guys that you're not alone. Oh, yeah. Right. Kelly said, okay, so for the whole package of the Chips Ahoy, we got 72 grams of fat and 252 grams of carbs. Jesus.
I'm no longer doing keto. And I know that's going to let down a lot of people. But my question...
No, it doesn't let me down because my hopes were never... It's okay. I learned my lesson with, what do you call it? Octopus. I learned my lesson. My hopes did not get up, Amber. Don't worry.
Like, truly, I will read the comments. I will read the comments under this video. I want to know from you, the people who are disappointed that I stopped keto, the people who are let down that I stopped keto. My question for you is, why are you let down / disappointed by something that my doctor clearly said I should not do because I have gallstones?
Eat less fat. It is that simple. I'm going to break my hand from doing this. I'm like, you literally just have to eat less fat. If it's all the fat is bothering your gallbladder, so just choose leaner foods. Like, I can't. Right, exactly, Maddie. She's only letting herself down. Blank us. You're letting yourself down, Amber. You're letting yourself down. I know you desperately want me to feel bad for you right now, but I can't. I'm so sick of listening to her talk herself out of solutions over and over and over and over again. 12 minutes in.
Like, this isn't a choice. I just want people to look more clearly into their thoughts. Are you let down because you want to be let down for entertainment reasons? Which I know some of you are. And then
no, I'm let down because you're ruining your own life. I don't care. I'm let down because I don't like to see a person destroy themselves, even if it's you. Even if you made fun of my friend's heart attack, I still don't want you to succumb to a terrible illness.
Portion of you who do care about me and my journey, what do you guys advise that I should do?
Eat less fat. If the fat is the problem, eat less of it. You're not going to be able to completely eliminate fat. Fat exists. Even in whole plant foods, you will find some amounts of fat. You'll always have to eat fat, Amber, somewhere. But you can eat lower amounts of it.
Yes, I'm asking you guys for advice because I am receiving advice from all these professionals, but they're all different. I just want to hear what you guys think.
Eat less fat.
Because right now I'm just really, really confused and I feel defeated. Yeah, I feel really defeated.
Well, better go eat another box of cookies, Amber. That'll make you feel better.
So my steps forward is I am going to keep a food journal.
Right. Haley said high fat doesn't mean you need to eat all the fat. It just means, all it means is that most of the calories you're eating come from fat. And you could say that about a lot of things that aren't that high in fat. Like lower fat milks, for example. Leaner cuts, like I'm explaining. Like, there's so many options for her, but she, Oh, Honey Fungus asked, do you think she should eat less fat, Justine? Oh, that's a good idea. I didn't think of that.
Physical food journal. And I'm going to write down everything that I eat. I am not going to count calories because that is exactly what my psychologist says do not do.
Right.
So that can help with my binge eating. But I am going to be intuitive in what I am eating based on the amount that I'm eating.
Oh my God, I can't wait to see what she intuitively chooses to eat. I'm so excited.
Which is going to help with weight loss, obviously. And then I'm going to drink more water and try to have more movement in my day, like walking and things like that, mixed with not as much pork rinds, if you will, and things to that extent. Actually, you know what? I don't think I'm ever going to eat another pork rind for a very long time because,
Okay. Yeah, right.
I don't know. I am correlating pork rinds with feeling like absolute crap, and it kind of makes me nauseous.
Once again, it's because you ate so many of them. If I eat a few of a bad food, I'm not going to feel like absolute crap. Because, like, if I have just a few potato chips, I'm going to be fine. Because I don't eat entire bag of chips in a sitting. Like,
so I am trying to take the advice from each professional that I'm seeing, all three of them.
right, 6 pints of ice cream intuitively. That's right, Kelly. I mean, she's got to. I can't. I don't know. I don't know why she's not working on her therapist about her compulsions. Well, whatever. It doesn't matter. And why isn't Winifred helping her? She should have threw out that thing of Chips Ahoy.
And I'm going to like put it together and create something because I'm just kind of stuck right now. As for my weigh-in today, I did gain weight, obviously. 497.4. So
what do you mean obvious? Well, yeah, because of the Chips Ahoy. So she's only gained weight on these 100 days. This is a pattern that we've become familiar with.
That's.
I wonder what this looks like now because this is 10 days behind. So I wonder how her 100 days is going.
Not fun at all. And I decided in my little poster that on days that I binge, I am going to write after my weigh-in. I'm going to write that I binged with a little arrow showing that I binged the night before or the day before, just so I can see based on like how my weight fluctuates or whatever it may be. So
God, this is absurd.
Because
none of this is necessary for a weight loss journey at all. The only thing that's necessary for a successful long-term weight loss journey, weight maintenance, is eating eating healthy food. That's it, in my opinion.
So I'm gonna go pet this baby because I think she needs me as much as I need her, huh?
No, she's a cat. She's self-sufficient. She needs you to give her food. That's it.
Yeah. Okay, so I wanted to open this. This is my last 12 mini brands that I have. And I feel like it would put...
I'm going to skip this. Guys, look at this. Look at the bread. My mom took it out of the oven. How cute. It looks so good. I get the heels out of these. I like my mom makes these. I get the heel. Sorry.
In a better mood. Yes, you can't, see my face because that's not what this is about.
I'm not watching this. Sorry, guys. No, I don't know how many of you like mini brands, but oh, did you guys see? She put it in a nice container. Awesome. I love containers. That's how you know the weight loss journey will work this time, because she used the right container for her mini brands.
Hello. So
Hi.
I wanted to show you guys, remember I told you I like to do doodle posters. I started this when I was 18. I just randomly did it one day and then I couldn't stop. There was a phase. There was a little tiny moment where I had a few people pay me to make them one. So that was mighty flattering. Got sideways.
Sorry, I'm skipping.
This is the way that I'm doing it. I don't know. It's just like so therapeutic.
It's helping her a lot, obviously. Let's see how her weighing goes.
Here we are, day 5, 497.8. So I will say that binging 2 days in a row is a rarity for me, but it happened. And I just noticed that my binging comes so much more frequently ever since I started keto and then stopped it. You guys, keto.
All right, so now keto's making her binge. How many excuses is this now, guys?
Was probably one of the worst ideas for someone with binge eating.
It's so every diet Amber does and quits was the worst idea she ever had. It's so funny, guys. It's so she quit keto, then she started a new diet, binged, then quit it again in one day. That's what I think happened. And this was like 10 days ago, literally. So who knows what her weight is now?
And I kind of regret ever doing it, to be honest.
Right, that's it. Like, come on, it's all the it's the same thing every time. Well, Amber, keto didn't work. Better stock up on the Chips Ahoy, Amber, because nothing else works for you, huh?
Having the worst heartburn right now.
Yeah, I bet, because you binge and eat crap. I used to have heartburn too when I was fat and ate like crap. I'm just saying.
I binged again. I did. I'm having a very abnormally hard time with my binging lately. I don't know what's up.
Well, probably because you have binge foods all over the place. There's a reason why I don't buy certain foods. I'm just saying.
And this is the heaviest I've weighed in months. And
in a month?
I just
don't know.
feel like starting keto was such a good idea in the beginning, and now I just feel like it was such a horrible idea. So I actually just woke up. I fell asleep at 1 a.m. and woke up at 5 a.m. I don't know if that was like a nap or if
You know, it's funny because if she was actually eating lowish carb, I doubt she was like consistently, but if she was, she'll gain weight just from all of a sudden eating carbs. I haven't, like, when I switched from keto to a high carb vegan diet, it was an abrupt change, guys. I switched overnight. I am nuts. I'm one of those. Anyway, when I did that, I gained 5 pounds that week. So it's just like I didn't gain 5 actual pounds. It went away, but it's like your body. So that could be happening, but why am I even saying that? Amber, she probably ate like Chinese food last night or something.
Sleep. I have no idea. But I was just journaling and I just wanted to talk to you guys. I know in my vlog that actually just went up yesteryears, or was it today? I don't know.
Oh my God, you don't know if it was yesterday or today? Okay.
But I had a vlog up where I was like trying keto ice cream.
Yeah, it was literal water weight, Ella. That's what I was getting at. I gained literal water weight when I switched from keto to high carb. It does happen. That's what I mean, water weight isn't fake, guy. It's not. I should have gotten Nikocato's It's Just Water Weight shirt at the time. Anyway.
People were like, how do you expect not to binge by, having ice cream in your house, da da da. I'm currently at a time in my eating disorder journey.
Amber, you need to get real with your journey. You are nearly back to your highest weight. You need to get real. Stop coming up with excuses for buying 5 cartons of ice cream. You got to get real. You're getting older and you're almost at your highest weight. I know you're probably thinking, no, I'm like 60 pounds. No. You're on the gain. Get real.
Better word, where it's not the ice cream. I am not addicted to ice cream. I'm addicted to food. Ice cream triggers me just as much as broccoli.
That's BS. Okay, I was wrong about the gallbladder thing, guys. I'll admit. That is just flat BS, Amber, and you know it. Flat BS. Sorry.
Me just as much as a slushie. A slushie triggers me just as much as a pie. A pie triggers.
Okay, I can understand a slushie triggering you as much as a pie because they're both full of sugar. Don't blame. So now she's blaming broccoli. What excuse is that, guys? She's literally broccoli for a binge. Right, exactly. Ella said binge on the broccoli then. That's what I'm getting at. How many calories are in a pound of broccoli? Let me search this. I'm gonna alert you know who. So just letting you know. Hey Siri, how many calories are in a pound of broccoli? Okay, a pound of broccoli has 154 calories for a whole pound. I don't even know how many cups that is. I can't imagine.
There's me just as much as green beans.
Binge on it, please. Look, get yourself, if you like a crunch, get yourself some celery. Like, I don't know, guys. Anyway.
Food is food. Food is triggering.
Nope. No, it's not. Obviously, hyperpalatable foods are going to be more triggering than broccoli or plain potato or something like that. Yeah, you friggin' put like a bunch of, yeah, you can junk it up, put a bunch of, maybe the reason why your broccoli's triggering you is you're putting a bunch of butter and friggin' cheese on it. It could be that, Amber. Gotta consider that. You can't tell me that plain steamed broccoli, which I have nearly daily, because I love it, with a little salt on it. Ugh! You can't tell me that causes a binge as much as your slushy. That's another thing I just flat don't believe.
Human, I have to eat, and I'm just...
You do have to eat, so make a healthy soup. Your famous chilies and soups, and, like, make that. You have to get Uber Eats?
And doing these 100 days of weigh-ins, I said I'm just gonna be completely word vomit honest in these videos.
Well, word vomit is accurate, I'll give her that.
Like, I am ordering out all of my food in the last couple of days. I'm binging.
Right. So you've been ordering out a lot the past couple days, and you've also been binging a lot the past couple days. Huh. Oh, it must have been that 1 cup of broccoli I had. That must have triggered it. Ugh. Anyway, sorry guys.
I'm in, like, a really bad headspace, and I don't know how to get out of it. I might be fat, folks, but honestly, I simply hate food. I truly do.
Amber, if you truly hate food, then give up the junk. If you hate it, give it up and just eat the healthy stuff, because guess what? The healthy stuff ain't as exciting. Okay? You seem to struggle with it. And I get it. It's the truth.
Looking at me, it looks like I love food. I don't. I hate it. And in this moment, I truly, truly wish, as human beings, we did not...
So if you hated it, why do you keep ordering it on Uber Eats?
...have to eat.
I don't get
this.
But
I just wanted to come on here while I'm editing this and let you guys know that... When I said I'm just not doing very good, like, mentally, I meant in the food area. Because
this is so long, guys.
In my life.
Well, the food area is the only area you need to be. And you need to get it straight. I don't know who you got to talk to about that, Amber. I don't know what it's going to take for you to realize that ordering Uber Eats is a bad idea. I have no idea what it's going to take. I don't know. I guess I'm just going to sit here and keep yelling about it.
I'm doing great. If it wasn't for this, like, haunting food addiction / binge eating disorder, I would be such an happy individual. But right now, food is just like, it has me in prison. It truly has me in prison. And how long is this sentence?
I don't know, Amber. Go on.
I'm not even going to be back in work for a couple months. And that's hard because I'm not going to have
Wait.
My psychologist. I'm just struggling, and I just want to share it.
Okay. All right, Amber. Well, we're struggling, too, to understand. We're struggling not to scream.
My psychologist just had a baby, so I'm, like, so happy for her. So she's actually not even going to be back in work for a couple months.
Right.
And that's hard because I'm not going to have an appointment. So, like, I'm super, super happy for her. And normally moments like this...
Wait a minute, you're not gonna... Wait. They're not gonna set you up with someone else? They're just leaving you alone without a therapist? The literal same thing happened to me. I mean, it was a long time ago, but my therapist had a baby. I was like, I don't know, 18, 19, 20, I forget. And, so what happened was I saw someone else until she came back. Right? Am I wrong? Is this just an excuse to not talk to a psychologist? Right. Megan's counting the excuses. Excuse 28. Psychologist deserted her.
Like, I can rely on that
again.
Like, appointment that I have with her.
Okay.
But I don't have that right now. So I'm trying to just be patient and journal more and be more in tune with how I'm feeling. And maybe that's why
Right.
I started
Rebecca
this.
said a therapist is required to set you up with someone while they're out on leave. So this I also don't believe, guys, that her therapist left her with no. I'm guessing what happened is she doesn't want to see a different therapist, and I'll just wait until she comes back. That's what I'm thinking, because I'm gonna be honest. At the time, I kind of struggled with my therapist leaving too. At the time, I was young, but so she's probably struggling with that. It's either that or it's just an excuse. If I mean, a lot of you don't believe she's even in therapy, so maybe this is an excuse.
Because it's therapeutic for me, and I know a lot of people are like, well, you need to talk to a therapist. Why are you talking to the internet? Something about word vomit and knowing that people are listening to you and like choosing to listen to you. Like, I'm not just like sitting here talking.
I am choosing to listen to this, aren't I? Why? I don't know.
And
Sorry, guys. Well, you're choosing it too, so.
having people not listen, like, I know that if you are clicking.
Amber, I'm fully listening. I am fully listening, by the way. I have listened very carefully this whole time. Just so you know. Rebecca said she also won't go back to therapy when her therapist comes back. Just my opinion. I agree. That's actually what happened to me. That's why I remember that, because she left and I didn't want to see someone new because I liked her, and then I just left therapy at the. But I don't know, I was pretty okay by then.
Promise you want to listen, and to me, I find that to be my own version of therapy that isn't therapy. It just makes me feel better. Like, have you guys ever like talked to a friend and a family member and
okay, talking to a friend or family member I get, but your audience, I'm sure you're aware. I'm sure you're aware your audience is probably not the support you need right now. So I would recommend that she gets a new therapist in the interim. God, she needs a new therapist. She's got to get out of this health of every size crap. I'm sorry, guys. No offense. Like I said, that's my opinion. I'm not friggin' I don't have any credentials. You guys know that, but she needs a different therapist, in my opinion. Someone that'll help her follow what a doctor's order, because she seems to struggle with that. Her current therapist seems to add to, oh, you're unique, Amber, because you have an ED and you're so unique and you can't do that. Her current therapist seems to play that game. So anyway,
whatever it may be, and afterwards you just feel so much better. I don't like burdening people in my life. That's why I find myself doing so much word vomit on camera, is because if you guys click it, then you want to listen to it. You want to sit through all that hogwash.
Amber, we are strangers who may not have your best interests in mind. Why the blank are you trusting us? You need to trust yourself, your friends, your family, your doctors. That's it. And then Amber's like, oh, my doctors are saying different things. Are they really, Amber? Are they really? Because it's entirely possible to still eat low carb, but not as high fat. I'm pretty sure that's what bodybuilders do. Hello?
I don't want to bother people in my life. I don't want to feel like a burden to them, or, I know my family's there for me. I know Feline's there for me. I know they'll listen to me, but I've
always loved just sitting here and talking and blaming you guys for my problems. I get it, Amber.
Had this like burden feeling in the back of my mind. I think it just stems from childhood trauma. So it's like, sometimes it's just easier to turn on a camera and talk to you guys because it feels like a friendship.
Well, it's definitely easier than getting a therapist, going to therapy, paying for therapy. Yeah, turning on the camera and talking to a bunch of friggin' strangers is obviously easier than that. But is it effective? Has it helped you all these years? All these years.
It's like, if you don't want to listen to me, you don't have to. It's like, if you do want to listen to me, then you can. You have that option. So it just helps a lot. I have my own forms of outlet. Like, I go to real therapy with a psychologist. I journal. I have like so many different hobbies that I do, throughout the day, which I'm grateful that I can do that. A lot of people can't. And I have a lot of like distractions and friends and family that I talk to on a day-to-day basis. But it's like,
what do you
sometimes
need distracting from? I don't know. I'm not sure if like distracting yourself all day is less harmful than checking out all day. Like, what's the difference, right? What's the difference? Maybe you need to think about and address things. Maybe it's time to do that. Maybe distracting time is over. Maybe it's time to examine and address why you keep making ridiculous food choices. Anyway,
I like to fit in a little bit of, hi YouTube, so this is where I'm at
Hi.
right now. This is how I'm feeling. That's
this isn't a little bit of that. This has been 24 minutes of that, Amber.
began my YouTube channel, and I feel like that's not going to end anytime soon. You know, I started my YouTube channel very much word vomit.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I'm going to use you guys as a diary, if you will. Like,
please don't. Please. I mean, that's fine. I'll continue reading your diary. It's just not, I don't see how this is helpful. Like,
literally, my channel is just a fucking diary of my life. Like, that's how it feels. That is literally how it feels. And I'm not gonna let comments like, go to a therapist, we don't care about this. I'm not gonna let comments like that get to me, because clearly there are people who care and people who do want to listen to me, even if it is to pick me apart. It is what it is. If you can find something that helps you in any way, even if it's just a little bit.
I just don't see how this has been helping her, though. I've been watching her a long time, and I haven't seen her be helped by anything. I haven't seen any improvement whatsoever.
It's not hurting you or anyone else, then do it. I find when I talk to you guys and I do these stupid challenges where it's like word vomit is necessary, honestly, I notice that like how I feel when I first pick up the camera and start talking to you guys versus how I feel after I turn the camera off. When I express myself and tell you guys how I'm feeling, I do notice that I feel better afterwards.
But it's not helping practically. You're still binging daily at this point.
And that doesn't hurt me. That doesn't hurt.
Yes, it does. Well, you're binging. You think that's not hurting yourself?
You guys, I'm not hurting anyone by just like
except yourself
speaking and speaking and speaking, so I don't feel too bad about it. And like, just because I feel like a burden in real life does not mean that I am a burden in real life.
Well,
does not mean that the people in my life make me feel like I am a burden.
Well, that's
it's just
good.
Like I don't know, it's just all like mental, and I know a lot of people can relate to that. So
well, Amber, you're lucky because maybe you are a burden or feel like one, or you know, you require some caretaking, I want to say, and I can relate with that, right? I can relate with that, but see, the thing is, Amber, is you can do something about your situation, and all you're doing is just acting like you're helpless in your situation. You refuse to look at or examine a solution. I don't know what she's doing right now. I don't know what her plan is. So, okay, so this was supposed to be intuitive eating these days. She intuitively binged on probably hyper palatable foods that are addictive. Surprise, surprise, shock, shock.
It's just like the people in my life, they care about me. They show that they care about me, and you know, they're there for me and stuff. It's just like mentally, I don't want to feel like I'm taking time out of their life. Like, I do speak to them.
Well, I guess what I was getting at is I know that I take time out of people's lives, right? I'm not saying this to be depressing, to have a sad stream. I have a point. The point is that I feel okay about it, about that, because there's not much I can do about it. Amber's situation is entirely in her control, and that's the problem. Because she doesn't see it that way. She cannot take ownership of her own life or her choices. Her choices are the fault of something else. So,
to my family about how I'm feeling. Obviously, Feline is always there for me, which I'm so grateful for.
I haven't seen much of her in this video.
It's just sometimes I like different outlets. You know, I like different ways of expressing myself and communicating, and And I think that's why, I made that TikTok of
You made the TikTok for attention, Amber. You wanted us to feel bad for you. You pretended to cry.
relapse is painful. And I've gotten a lot of backlash on it, which I find to be rather.
Well, the non-crying was a little off-putting, Amber. It made it seem a little disingenuous.
You know what? It's not shocking at all. It's not shocking at all.
Right, you fake cried. You shouldn't be shocked.
I get backlash for literally everything that I do and say. Everything. It's.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure just backlashing you for how you treat doctors and your dang self with your food choices.
It's never ending. Like, ever. It's crazy. I actually have.
No, Amber, I tell you what, I promise I will go away when you're on a plan under the help of a professional and I don't know, and you don't tick me off anymore. I got nothing.
I've discovered it before, but it's been a long time, like over a year. Eating disorder TikTok and people who struggle.
Oh, Amber, I'm sure you love eating disorder TikTok because they have their sorry guys if this is triggering, but they have TikToks like what I eat, no food rules. I'm sure Amber loves those.
Like I do. And a lot of people have expressed and shown and depicted what their eating disorder looks like. And they do that through TikTok, whether it be in reenactment or like them really filming a binge and uploading it for people. The way that people heal or share their life journey is up to them. And
Guys, I'm sorry. I might end this soon. It's just she's going on and on, but I just haven't seen any healing. I don't even know what she's saying.
found it empowering.
Right, Veronica said somebody needs to uninstall TikTok. I can think of a few apps Amber needs to uninstall, and that's definitely one of them.
When I would watch these TikToks and I felt so less alone. I hate that other people out there are struggling because I know how horrible this is to have an eating disorder and feel like you're not at all in control. Sometimes I feel in control, of course. But that part of TikTok has made me feel welcome.
See, that's her problem, is she thinks she's not in control. That's a good excuse, Megan. Excuse number 32. Other people don't get the hate she does. Oh, I've said it before. Absolutely nobody approves of how I've been eating, and I'm still hanging tough.
Safe. And I kind of wanted to, make a TikTok depicting how it is for me, where I just feel very possessed, for the lack of a better word, and I fight
I don't know. This looks kind of controlled.
so hard not to binge, and then I just give in. I don't know. And I wanted to depict that. I wanted to depict exactly.
Oh, so this was her acting.
What it looks like for me. And there are people saying that I did it for views and for trolling.
Well,
I don't know.
obviously.
It's just so sad that people think that that's a version of me trolling. I know.
You were fake crying, Amber. I don't know what
trolling. I just, stumbled upon a side of TikTok that made me feel safe. And for a minute there, I forgot the type of viewers that I had. There's a lot of you who are there for me and support me and thought that the video was, touching, and I appreciate that. But I have to remember there's a large portion of people who are like, nope, this is trolling. And just like people making fun of me.
I don't know, guy. I still don't, Wait, Thornback said you tagged it hashtag FYP. What's that mean? What's hashtag FYP? I don't know. Yeah, Courtney said even if she wasn't trolling, she was still being offensive. It was kind of like she was making fun of the whole thing because she wasn't eating and she wasn't crying. So it seems kind of like, at the time when I reacted to it, I was like, this is a troll. Like, that's what I... And guys, think about how behind her videos have been. I reacted to that TikTok like a while ago. Like, this is 10 days ago. We have no idea what her weight is or anything right now. And that causes me to kind of not care when it's not up to date. What do I care about what her weight was 10 days ago? I don't. Like, I'm getting frustrated. I want to know how she's doing now. So, for now, this is what I get. So, for now, I guess I should let her finish, but I'm so annoyed. I still have 5 minutes left. God. Anyway, what I got from... Oh, FYP for your page. I'm not sure, but what I got from this video is I'm not in therapy anymore. I'm not on keto anymore, and I'm binging every day. That's like, this is scary, Amber. How's this? Anyway.
About relapsing, and some people were upset that I used the word relapse. When you have binge eating disorder and you go a week or a month or a year without binging, and then you do, it is called a relapse. Also, some people were confused.
Okay, Amber. Oh, God. I can't seem to recall her ever going a year, let alone a month, let alone a year. But Catherine said she's out of control. Absolutely. I mean, this is happening probably because the holidays are coming up. By the way, how embarrassing. We're just putting up our tree today. Isn't that friggin' Christmas season's basically over already, and we're just putting up the tree now. Embarrassing.
They were like, oh, she relapsed and broke keto. No, had nothing to do with keto.
Wait, I thought you said keto caused you to binge. But now it didn't? No.
Had nothing to do with keto. I
Okay.
relapsed and binged. This wasn't about keto or my diet or non-keto. No, this was about something that, you know, is super personal to me and causes me a lot of pain. And I was so upset with myself that I wanted to find another way of expressing myself, and I wanted to depict what my binging kind of looked like for a minute there. And
Oh, I doubt it looks like that. Ella said she was binging in September. I doubt she went from September till now without binging. Yeah, Q Deer World said Winifred is probably going out of town. Do I need to finish this, guys? I'm done, right? It's the same thing over and over again. Strawberry Shortcake asked, how can she relapse when she never stopped binging? Well, that's my point right now. That's kind of my point. Right. Kim said bingo. Amber said depict, which affirmed she was acting it out. Right. She was acting. That's all it was. Oh, geez. The kids are home right now, so I think I'm going to wrap this up, guys. I'm sorry. There were a few minutes left, and it looks like the whole thing is her sitting here probably blaming, but not blaming keto. Who friggin' knows, guys? So, thank you very much. I gotta let the dog out. Thank you, Rosie. Rosie. You guys see her butt? Rosie, come here. Rosie, come here. They want to see you. Okay, alright. She's not. Yes? Well, I'm streaming right now. Okay, guys, I gotta go. Alright, guys, so the next time Amber uploads, I will be live around noon. So look for me. Other than that, I'm usually in the Amberverse and the Discord. So if you're not a member of the Discord, you have to join this channel. So definitely check that out. And other than that, I will see you guys soon. Bye, everyone.